FB tweet. Pinterest email send text message print. As Dr. Ruth Westheimer made plans for her 94th birthday on June 4th, the famous sex therapist wasn't going to let a little birthday celebration stop her from offering advice to others. Here is words to live by. Dr. Ruth told people to make sure not to put sex life on the sideline, even in older years, but to keep it alive. Dr. Ruth is doing her part to help others adhere to her advice by launching a revised edition of her book The Art of Arousal, which was released earlier this year, and one of her birthday wishes is to see a copy on everybody's nightstand. The new edition of the book, she told people, features more diverse voices and stories than the original 1993 edition. Now, if you are fortunate enough to have a partner, read it together. Or you read it first and then the partner reads it, she said. No partner? No problem, you can bring yourself to sexual satisfaction by reading some of the stories in the book. The one question about sex that Dr. Ruth won't answer. Dr. Ruth has been an iconic public figure since she launched her WYNY radio call-in show, Sexually Speaking, in 1980. She's since published dozens of books and been a staple in documentaries, including one about her own life, Ask Dr. Ruth. The 2019 documentary profiles her journey from Holocaust orphan to well-known expert, and at the time it was released, she said she'd throw in the towel never. Next question. And while she does have no plans to retire, she admits that she says no to invites more judiciously these days, including nixing a birthday party her children Miriam and Joel plan to throw for her. We'll do that next year, when I'm 95, but, in addition to a walker she can sit in, Dr. Ruth does have one more thing she wishes for on this monumental birthday. Here's my birthday wish. I would like to be the ambassador to fight loneliness for many people. Old people, young people, birthday people, anybody, Dr. Ruth says. The loneliness of the pandemic is something that is going to be with us for a long time. I want to give some good advice for those people who, even after the epidemic, will still have issues with relationships and issues of loneliness. A quick sexual encounter before dinner and more of Dr. Ruth's ultimate Valentine's Day advice. Has Dr. Ruth, a widow since her third husband Manfred Westheimer died in 1997, experienced that loneliness herself? I don't dwell on it. That's the difference. In my philosophy of life, you are not going to hear me say how terrible it is to be alone, she said. I try to listen to my own advice. I have to laugh myself when I say it. And she focuses on the good things in her life, particularly as a proud mom and grandmother. Not only am I bragging, I'm bragging with conscience. I'm bragging with pride. And I'm bragging with reasons. She tells the reporter of her progeny, to keep her feeling her best. If you are fortunate enough to be in good health, make sure you thank God or whoever you believe in, for good health, she says in one final piece of advice. And of course, close your Zoom, close your cell phone, and engage in sex. By Liz McNeil. By Alexandra Schoenfeld at Eskenfeld ENY.